What am I going to say? Honestly. Here we go versus the 49ers. As if this week couldn't get worse with the Bengals, us tying with the Bengals. We're not 0-2-3. We're 0-2. Sorry, we're not 0-3. We're 0-2-1. Then it comes out today that Carson Wentz is practicing in practice with only one active wide receiver, one of our starters. That's it. You know who that is? Greg freaking Ward. Yep, Deshaun didn't practice. John Hightower, something's up with him. J.J. Arcega-Whiteside, even he's a bum, but he's not practicing. If it can't get any worse, they're calling up Quincy Watkins and this guy, that guy, and there's talks of maybe re-signing, trying to get Jordan Matthews back here, which the hell I don't want, okay? But still, if it can't get worse than that, it gets a little more. Remember how we said how Frank Reich, he really was a help in that Super Bowl year, and he helped make Wentz into an MVP candidate player, and he helped Nick Foles win an Super Bowl MVP. What does Nick Foles come out to say now? Chicago Bears quarterback, we know the whole spiel. As he's going up against his former offensive coordinator, now head coach of the Indianapolis Colts. He says, Frank Reich was the man who found me as a player. He figured me out. He knew the right plays to call. He knew plays I knew, and he trusted me. Even when I did whatever, this mess up maybe, I come to the sidelines and say, it's all right. Just keep doing your thing. Keep doing your thing. You got it. You got it. You got it. He said, never in my career that I have one coach to just respond to. So you hear that, right? But what do you hear a day? Was it the day after the Bengals game, again, after we lost, or was it after? I can't remember. But what does Doug Peterson come out and say? What's the problem with Carson Wentz? Carson Wentz is still good, he said, but we need to unclutter his brain. We need to unclutter what's going on upstairs. He has a lot going on. This is what I've been saying about the coaching council does not freaking work, bro. You got this guy over here, Nick Foles, who's telling you basically during the Super Bowl year, during the year before that, before Foles even came, that Frank Reich, or hell, I'll even go back, even before Frank Reich, even though Mike Groh was a bum OC offensive coordinator, Wentz still looked good in 2018, the times he played. Last year he looked good in 2019. It's because he had one man to respond to. That was the offensive coordinator, maybe a little bit of the quarterback coach, like I said in one of my videos. The coaching council doesn't work. When the head coach comes out and says now his head's cluttered, and the former quarterback saying, I had only one coach to respond to, the coaching council, he has 4 to 5 coaches. Once he gets to the sidelines, he has to respond to. It's a pass game coordinator, run game coordinator, a quarterback coach, a special offensive advisor or whatever. Now, I understand the 49ers do the same thing. But the 49ers had that thing implemented for almost, 3 to 4 years now? And Kyle Shanahan alone is just one of the best play callers in the league. And I think also Sean McVay and the Rams did it. But yeah, they did the year they went to the Super Bowl. But yeah, Sean McVay, once again, is a great offensive mind, and he knows how to get his quarterback ready. I'm not saying Doug isn't. But once Wentz gets to the sidelines, he's got 4 guys to respond. This guy's throwing an ID in his head. This guy's throwing an ID in his head. This guy's throwing an ID in his head. This guy's telling him what not to do. This guy's telling him what not to do. He's got 4 different freaking people to respond to. That's what I'm not making excuses for, guy. I'm just saying I look at it and I listen to Foles' comments. Then I hear this. Unclutter it. What needs to be uncluttered? Right there, the whole problem has been found. Because there's no way a guy like Carson Wentz comes and out of nowhere is a top 8, possibly top 5 quarterback to just be in a scrub. There's no way you just can't play. You just can't play. After your whole career, you've been good. I know you just can't play. That's one of the main problems already. That and his mechanics, other things we'll get to later. But let's just get down to this game, though. But those 2 things are alarming right away. Those 2 plus the only active receiver the practice week was Greg Ward so far. Get the hell out of here, man. We dealt with this last year in week freaking 12, was it? Week 11, week 12. Week freaking 4. All right? But, let's get down to the 49ers. Now, they're banged up too. They're beat up. But they have better depth than us. They have better guys. They have a possibly better coach. Okay? Even though he choked in the Super Bowl in the Atlanta game, as the OC, whatever. Okay. Everyone talks about, this. Look, now Nick Bosa is a big miss, a big loss for them. That's humongous. Okay? But Jimmy Garoppolo's not. I think Nick Mullins is better than Jimmy Garoppolo, and I've been saying this for a while, and I love Jimmy Garoppolo back when he was with the Patriots. I want the Eagles to trade for him back when Chip Kelly was the coach. Yeah, I did. But you watch the games, and then it's so funny last year. They're calling a game, 49ers game, and it's Troy Aikman and Joe Buck are calling the game. And Troy Aikman says, I talked to Jimmy Garoppolo this week, and we asked about Nick Mullins. Something about Nick Mullins. He goes, he said, Nick Mullins knows the playbook better than me. He's almost like a second coach to me. First off, as a quarterback, as a starter, you shouldn't say that. Because if you do get hurt and this guy comes in and balls out, you're losing your damn job. You got a cheaper guy who might be better. But whatever. So you got him. They still got weapons. They still got other backup running backs who were starters at certain places, like Jerry McKinnon, Kelvin Coleman, whoever the hell is going to be their back. Never not Raheem Mostert, who used to be here, and McClellan. You remember all that, but whatever. Yeah, so I just think we're going to get beat. I don't see us flying to San Fran, going down there, Sunday night game, and just beating them. I don't see it. The only advantage we have is our defensive line against their offensive line. They have, I think, problems at center and a little bit at guard or tackle. So we can get after that, but it's up to what the defense is going to be calling. What's Jim going to call? Is he going to blitz a little more? Is he going to disguise blitzes, or is he just going to do his same old prevent and do certain things here and there, and our secondary is going to have to hold on? What's he going to do? Now we got to look at and watch, is George Kittle going to play? Is he or is he not? There's someone saying maybe, maybe not. I don't think so, but we'll see. And they're saying the return of Deebo Samuels or something might happen. I don't even care, honestly. I think we're just going to get blown out. I'm not blown out. I think we're going to get beat, though. We're going to get beat. I don't see a way of winning. If there's a way of winning, I'm going to be happy as hell. And I'm not trying to see these guys are world beaters. But hell, I mean, the backup team goes in and blows out the friggin' Giants. They almost friggin', beat the Jets. Or they did beat the Jets, sorry, but I wouldn't say the backup team did, because the starters were in, and then they got hurt as the game went along. So I'm not trying to say they just went in and blew out the Jets. It was a slowly progression, injury, then a guy comes in, an injury. This was a full injured squad that just went into that Giants game and beat them up. Now Giants suck too, but still, we're not far from them, honestly. The way this is going. The only way you can really win this game, I look at it, is honestly, you attack Nick Mullins, you get after him, you like pressure. Like I say, pressure bust pipes. You have to get after him. You have to just blitz, get after him, shut down their run game, hold them under with that. And we need to run the ball. We need to take the air out of the ball. Run it, run it, run it. You've seen these past few weeks, it's successful. Like last week against the Bengals, we probably would have beat them. We should have beat them. But Doug has a few successful runs and then wants to go pass. Dude, this shit don't work. You got a hog running back in Miles Sanders who's back. And what's he done the past 2 weeks he's been back? Produced. My God, bro, this shit pisses me off. I don't understand it. I'm sick of talking about it. We all say it to a balloon in the face. Doug's success, even in the Super Bowl year, whether it be the year before the Super Bowl year, comes off the run. After the run, then you do the play action, then you do the bootlegs, then you do the certain things. It's not this pass type thing he always wants to freaking do. You got the backs, run the fucking ball. That's that simple. You saw the success last week from Miles Sanders in a loss, and success against the Rams of Miles Sanders in a loss. But you started putting the air on the ball and trying to throw it all the damn time. Run it a little more, dude. Mix it up. Do some screen. Do some this. Do some that. But that's the only way I think we win. We got to run the ball a lot. And then from there, you can do the play actions. You could do the bootlegs. You can do certain things. But you can't just be doing this. I'm sick and tired of seeing it. Miles Sanders rips off a boom, successful, say, 30-yard run. Oh, maybe a 60-yard run. And then, pass, 3 and out, punt the ball. What are you doing, dude? What are you doing? That's it. Go Birds. 5 weeks fly. I'm out. Hopefully we pull it out. You guys comment below on your thoughts. What do you think we're going to do? Are we going to win? How are we going to win? I don't know. I just don't see it, man. I mean, we could, but times are so low right now, and jobs are on the line, and, I really hope for a win and maybe a season turnaround. But after this, you got Baltimore and you got the Steelers and whatever. Let's just get this out the way. Now, if we beat the Bengals last week and beat them handily, or at least beat them, then I would look at this game a little different. Like, all right, maybe we got a shot here with backups, but nah, man, no. Go Birds. I'm out.